I was so excited. This was something I had dreamed about for so long. I was finally sitting in the studio at QVC, ready to go live on camera with my favorite host of all time, Lisa Robertson. I was sitting in the middle chair, and there was a model on either side of me, and we were going to be promoting a skincare product. The crew behind the scenes was talking about how much time we had left before we went on the camera. We had 2 minutes left, and I started to feel my stomach churning. And I thought, well, is this excitement? Is this anxiety? Is this nervousness? What's happening right now? And then I realized it wasn't any of those things. And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? We're ready to go live. And just then they started the countdown. 3, 2, 1. And they point like that, and we're live. And not 1 second later, I let out the largest fart imaginable, and everyone heard it. And what were we going to do? We're live. So the host, Lisa, was so amazing. She just kept on moving through it. But in the meantime, the smell was like a skunk had entered the room and was spraying everywhere. And I was so embarrassed. I was so humiliated. One of the most important days of my life. And this is what happened. Now, I know y'all are laughing at me, right? And the crew was all laughing too, by the way. They were all behind the scenes snickering, and we have to be live on camera, pretending nothing's going on, keeping a straight face, doing our bit until it was over. And when the crew said, and we're out, everyone in that room literally ran out and away from me. They couldn't get away from me fast enough. Boy, oh boy, it was so embarrassing. And the thing is that it was preventable, right? Because I had been having stomach issues for weeks, and I knew that I needed to do something about it. And this was a situation that was really affecting every area of my life. And I just didn't take the time to do something about it because, like I'm sure many of you say all the time, I have too much going on. I'm too busy. I'm really busy with my business, and I got all this stuff to do for the family, and we're getting ready to go away, and I've got all this stuff for the house and my pets and my parents and yada, yada, yada. And we're always too busy to take the time to stop and listen to what our body's telling us about what's going on and addressing it. And because of that, there was this underlying potential for this whole thing to unfold exactly the way it did. The thing is that we always have a lot of potential. We all have a ton of potential, right? And it could be fabulous when we're paying attention, but if we're not paying attention, we're not going to be able to illuminate our potential and really rise up to our full potential. And I experience this a lot with my clients as an integrative nutrition health coach and weight loss expert. My clients come to me to help them to pay attention to what these signals are and what's happening. Here's the thing. Here's the problem that we have in the world today. We have this intuition that we're all born with. Our bodies are these amazing computers, right? Think of it that way. It's a computer. It knows exactly how to function, knows what to do, how to keep us alive, how to keep us breathing, how to keep our blood pumping, how to keep our feet moving, and when to let us know that something is wrong. When something's not working properly, our body knows to let us know. And our intuition, which we're all given at birth, you have it, I have it, we all have it. It's a gift we get at birth to help us survive in the world, in case there's something that's unsafe and we feel it, in our intuition and we think, oh, I better get out of this situation. It doesn't feel safe to me. But when it comes to our health, we're not tapped into our intuition. It's really not your fault. And it's not my fault. It's no one's fault, really, because our intuition from the time we're born is being silenced by society. It starts when we're little babies. We know intuitively that we're hungry, so we know intuitively to cry and that someone will take care of us, and they do. And so that reinforces that we know what our intuition is telling us and that it's right. And that moves right along as we learn to crawl, and then we start to walk. And then what happens? We trip and fall, we hurt ourselves, we start to cry, and someone picks us up and they say, it's okay, don't cry, it's not that bad, you're fine, you're fine. When really your intuition is telling you, this hurts like hell, I need to cry until I feel better. Maybe that's what we should be telling little ones when they fall and get hurt, that it's okay to feel the pain, cry until you let it out and you feel better. And I'm just going to be here. I'm just going to hug you and hold you the whole time. I'm here for you. But that's not what we're taught. And as we grow, when we try to speak up and talk about our feelings, we are shushed by adults. They say things like, oh, what do you know? You're just a kid. There was a little girl who was at home with her family. Her grandfather was staying with them for a while, and she ran in to say hi to her grandfather. She was only 5. Now keep that in mind. She was 5. She ran in to say hello to her grandfather. Her grandfather said, honey, come give me a kiss. She went over to kiss him. He stuck his tongue down her throat and started French kissing her. And when she screamed and pulled back and said, ew, he said, don't tell your parents. Don't tell your parents. She immediately ran out and told her parents. And her mother's reaction was, oh my gosh, why would he do that? Honey, are you okay? Her father's reaction was, Pop would never do that. Why would you say such a thing? Why would you lie like that? Perhaps you've experienced a similar situation where you were telling the truth and an adult told you that they thought it was a lie. So as we move through life, we're constantly being taught not to trust our intuition. Now we're watching television programming. We're watching things on our computers. We're on social media all the time. There's all this information out there. Different experts are giving different viewpoints. And it gets to the point where we're tapping into all of that and something happens with our health and we say, well, this doctor said this and this doctor said that and this pharmacist said this medicine and this pharmaceutical company had this ad on TV. And I'm going to try all those things. But we don't take the time to stop what we're doing and actually listen to what our body is telling us. And you know what? You just get to the point where it's really hard to do that on your own. I was talking to my client the other day and she said, you know, Paula, I just am tired of feeling like crap. Now, she has just undergone major surgery a year ago, recuperated well from that, but she still feels like crap. And she said to me, you know, it's really affecting my energy level. It's affecting my ability to focus. I'm finding that my productivity isn't what it used to be. I used to be able to do things in 6 hours that is now taking me 8 or 9 hours. And you know what? I just don't know where to start. I don't know what to do about it, but I know that I'm tired of feeling like crap. And maybe you're tired of feeling like crap. Maybe you've heard yourself say this. Maybe you're saying it right now that, you know what? Yeah, my energy has been affected. Yeah, my focus has been affected. And here's the thing, it's showing up in all areas of your life, right? It's showing up in your finances because maybe you're on several different kinds of medications and you're only covered by your insurance company for so much of that medication. So now you've got out of pocket every month. Did you know that the average out of pocket for people who are taking medication every month is between $200 and $500 a month? Imagine what you could do with that money if you didn't have to spend it on medication. And it's affecting your relationships because maybe you don't have the energy to put into your relationships like you used to, or you have physical ailments that prevent you from going out and doing the fun things you used to enjoy, or it prevents you from going out and playing with the kids or the grandkids, or doing some new activities that you'd like to do. Instead, because you don't feel well, because your energy level's affected, you're just going to sit on the couch and rest and relax. It's affecting your health. Maybe you're fighting an autoimmune issue. Perhaps you're dealing with chronic pain. Maybe you're carrying around some extra weight and you've got weight-related issues that you just can't seem to get under control, and everything you've tried with Western medicine is not working because, the medical system is a system of sickness, not wellness. And so we're not always going to find the solutions there. High blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and high cholesterol are the three things I see more than anything else with my clients. And all of those things can be addressed with lifestyle changes in nutrition. And as an integrative nutrition health coach and weight loss expert, I work with my client on these issues. And I love working with my clients one-on-one because, we're all biologically different. None of us are the same. And so what works for one person is not going to work for another. I've had people come to me and say, what do you think of keto? Well, it works for some people. It doesn't work for others. What do you think about paleo? Well, it works for some people. It doesn't work for others. The question is, what is going to work for you? But it's kind of it's like when you're in that place where you're not feeling well, you're having health issues, you can't release unwanted weight, it's really hard to see the solutions on your own. It's really hard to see the tree through the forest. And you've been in the forest now for a while. And that's when it's important to find someone that resonates with you, that you would feel comfortable with, that can help you find solutions that work for you. And as an integrative nutrition health coach, I'm not just looking at the nutrition on a person's plate. I'm looking at all the things that feed us in our life, our relationships, our careers, our spiritual walk, our physical well-being, what we love to do to move our bodies and what that looks like for you as an individual. There is no magic bullet and no one size fits all, because the potential that you have as a human being is unique to you. There's nobody else like you on the face of the earth, and the potential that you have been gifted when you were born is unique to you as well. Here's the thing, I know I'm talking to a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of business owners. We all, as business owners and entrepreneurs, sit down when we decide to have our own business and we do a business plan. And we do the big picture business plan. Here's what the business plan looks like. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we want the business to look like. And then we create action steps that are going to get us on the right path to take us down the road to where we want to go so we can reach our goals. And if you've never done a business plan before, you've probably reached out to somebody who knows how to do a business plan to teach you how to do a business plan, right? And if you don't know how to create actionable steps, maybe you've hired a business coach who's going to help you create those actionable steps, because we all know that when you work with a coach, you're really cutting out a lot of time and you're putting yourself in a position to succeed at a higher level faster, because you're getting coaching from someone who's already been successful doing what you want to do or had success in that area, right? I hope if you have a coach, that's what you're looking for. Somebody who's had success in that area that can help you, that can alleviate that big learning curve so that you can reach your goals. And if things aren't working, they can help guide you in the right direction and say, well, what are you doing? Okay. Oh, that's not working. Okay. Let's guide you this way. Let's try this. Let's try that and see where it takes you. Well, the thing that you're not doing as part of your business plan is creating a wellness plan. I feel like a wellness plan is a key element to any business plan, because if you are the face of your business, if you are your business and you're struggling with health issues and you can't show up fully because of it, it's going to have a negative effect on your finances, a negative effect on your business, which might have a negative effect on your health on another level, because you're stressing out about the negative effect it's having on your health and or on your business and your finances. So having a wellness plan is really, to me, foundational to everything else in your life. And this is what I help my clients do: create a wellness plan. Today, I want to share 3 tips with you that you can implement right away. And I have 2 free gifts for you. So I want to talk about the 3 things you can do right away to shift, make a shift in your life to create optimal wellness and health. And I also want to offer you a gift of my 7 sensational smoothies. These are the smoothies that I've created. You can't get them anywhere else, that my family and I have every single day for breakfast. And there's 7, so there's a different one for every day of the week. And I hope that you will click on the link and grab my 7 sensational smoothies, because let me tell you something, folks, they taste like dessert. They're phenomenal. You will love them. And I mean, what better way to start your day other than starting with dessert? I feel like it's perfect for me. So perhaps you'll enjoy that too. But the 3 things that you need to focus on, well, I say you need, you can or cannot, but I believe these are the 3 things that you really need to focus on first in order to create optimal health and get yourself in a better place. Number 1 is sleep. It's so important to get quality sleep every night. It's so important to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night consistently. When you sleep, your body has an opportunity to restore itself and replenish itself. And if you're running on 4 or 5 hours of sleep and you're having health issues, those health issues are not going to go away if you do not get quality sleep. Number 2, have a consistent morning routine. That doesn't include looking at your emails, looking at social media, or touching technology in any way whatsoever. This is a time for you to wake up and talk affirmations over yourself. Maybe, listen to a preacher that you love, or do meditation, get your workout in, take your shower, get dressed, and eat something for breakfast before you start giving yourself to everybody else. This is going to really put you in the best possible place to start your day. And it needs to be something that you do consistently every morning, even on the weekends. And then the 3rd thing is have the same exact breakfast every single day. Find the breakfast you love the most and just stick with it. That becomes part of your morning routine. It makes your morning so much easier. It's one less thing for you to have to think about. And you're setting yourself up for success as far as your health and the health of your gut if you're eating a really solid, healthy breakfast every single day. If this is an area that you're struggling in and you want to talk about it, you want to see if there's a way that I can help you and guide you, I'd like to invite you to go to chatwithcoachpaula.com and jump on a Illuminate Your Potential call with me so that we can discover what is going on that's creating an issue for you in your life, and some simple steps that you can put in place right away to get started on healing that so that you can live up to your full potential. That's what I want all of my clients to be able to do, to live up to their full potentials. So if this is you, if you feel like you can't live up to your full potential because of the things that are going on, jump on a call with me at chatwithcoachpaula.com. I'm looking forward to talking to you if you need a little guidance. And don't forget to grab my 7 sensational smoothies. I know you'll love them as much as my family does. Thanks so much for joining me today. Until next time.